Think about this. The divorce rates, approximately 50% divorce rates in the USA, and 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. So, who really tends to give up the most by the numbers? It's
How dare you?
it's women.
A woman who decides to leave her husband should not be entitled to a damn thing. Divorce rates are skyrocketing, and women are the ones pulling the trigger most of the time. Imagine putting everything you have worked for into a relationship, only for someone to bail after 2 months and leave you broke. Your car, your house, your savings, all gone. What's the point of even trying if you're just setting yourself up to get wrecked? Relationships need a major overhaul before any man puts his trust into them again.
Who've been with 50 guys literally were in a marriage telling me this wasn't true, and they cheated on their husband at the same time.
Oh,
but
well, yeah.
they think like they're
Well, yeah, I mean, people are delusional. That's
Yeah.
just, you know.
Sadia
that's
Khan,
life.
she has this one clip that went viral, which basically she was talking to Lewis Howell, and she says, I believe that women cheat more than men, but women don't admit that it's cheating. They're like, when a woman cheats, it's like, no, he wasn't validating me, so it's not cheating.
That part has gone up because of discontent of thinking like this is what the ideal life is. I see this guy or this girl and, you know, everything looks perfect on social media and my life's not like, so it's social media has made comparing, you know, this thing that now is causing more, dissatisfaction with your life when it's just.
In general, there's more dissatisfaction. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Because we don't have gratitude, because we don't live in a survival scenario anymore. You have gratitude because, I mean, I saw your sales team is right next to your office. I do the same thing. One of my sales guys lives with me. Right?
Yep.
My next door neighbor, 2 more sales guys live over there.
Yep.
I'm so grateful that I'm changing their lives too, and I'm so grateful when guys come back to me and like, hey man, you changed my life, you've really helped me a lot. There's a lot of people in our situations that would be like, all of my needs are cared for, and I'm just dissatisfied with life. You'll see that, like a great example would be the Charlie Sheen situation. Highest paid actor on television. Everyone thinks you're good looking. Everyone thinks you're funny. And you're literally playing yourself on TV. Like, think about the amazing validation you get from that, where you win awards and you're getting paid more than everyone else. So what do? Do you show gratitude or no? Do you go have unprotected sex with stars and smoke crack until you get AIDS? That's what he actually did. That's a complete and total lack of gratitude for your situation.
He's right. Social media got everyone out here comparing their lives to everyone else's highlight reel, especially women. They get jealous and stress over a life they see on Instagram instead of living their own. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you're really rocking with us, hit that like button, share this with your boys, and subscribe. Stay locked in, because we are here to give you everything a king needs to know.
When it comes to working hard and being productive, women have a different mindset with that. So living with a girl is counterproductive to you. And then on top of that, right, you're living with her. The mystery is gone. She knows what you do all the time. She sees where you're at. That's when women start to get comfortable when you live with them, because they know that you can't replace them a lot of times. She's your only source of sex. A lot of times when guys move in with their girl, they think, I'm going to save money, I'm going to get laid more. It actually goes down. You get laid less because she knows where you're at all the time, and her mind, right, isn't racing or guessing. I've always said a man's best tool to defeat hypergamy is imagination. I'm not saying you got to go out and fuck another girl, but if she thinks you are, or that you're capable of doing it, that's going to keeps her on her toes, and she's going to stay more attractive.
We love talking about progress, but somehow the standards for men are still stuck in the Stone Age. It's like the rules only apply to them, and women get a free pass. Unrealistic expectations that no one dares challenge. It's a joke when you realize how one-sided the game is. Men are held to ridiculous standards, while women can do whatever they want without anyone batting an eye. How is that progress? It's just a power play disguised as equality.
There's a lot of people out there that are deeply unhappy. Like, what is the statistic? There was some crazy statistic we read recently about the amount of men who are not in relationships and are not having sex. I think it's like 50%. It's something.
Really? 50%?
Bonkers. Because people are just online. Like, if you have a job, you know that Call of Duty is waiting. And all you have to do is put those headphones on and sit in front of that computer. And now life.
The biggest mistake was handing women a phone with a camera. No matter how good a man is, no matter how much he cares, he cannot compete with the attention they get from social media. It's like they're addicted to validation, and no real relationship can survive that kind of competition. You can treat her like a queen, but the second she posts a pic, it's game over. Her phone is flooded with more likes and comments than you will ever give her, and that's the attention she craves. All that effort? Just background noise to the dopamine hit she gets from strangers online. Every man is out here solo. His dreams, his fears, and the weight of his choices are all on him. And you know what? That's a good thing. Time is a gift for men. We use it to get sharper, stronger, and build our own path. For women, though, time is a different story. It exposes them. They spend too much energy chasing validation and fixing things that should not need fixing. Men, we let time work for us while women just let it pass by.
So if you didn't know, I'm a sex worker. I do OnlyFans for a living. And I just moved to a new state, so I'm trying to find a place to live. And yesterday, I went to go look at this house, and the guy was like, "Oh, what do you do for work?" And I was like, "Oh, I do social media." And he was like, "That's so cool." And started asking me a bunch of questions about it. Like, "Oh, do you do brand deals?" I was like, "Yeah, I do brand deals." But after a while, I had to be like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I don't like talking about my work." He was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Can I ask why?" And I'm like, "Well, it's because I actually do OnlyFans."
If my daughter ever came to me and said that she was doing OnlyFans, I would disown her directly. That's how much I hate these. For $25.99, anyone can dip.
Being a good, hardworking man does not matter to them. You better tick every box if you want a shot at that box. But here's the thing. Those boxes aren't special anymore. Her body count is through the roof, and not all those lucky guys were clean. Yet, somehow she thinks she deserves a man who checks every damn box while offering nothing but baggage. You're not just fighting for the box, you're fighting off all the damage that's being done to it first.
The average woman spends $560,000 to $100,000 more in her lifetime than the average man. Let that sink in for a second.
What's the biggest ick a guy's ever given you? When they're ordering food at a restaurant, it's like, shut up. Shut up. It's like, I don't know why, but it's so unattractive.
When he takes a nap, it irrationally annoys me.
We can just look that up on the ick indicator. That's why I made it. There are two types. There is not enough of something, and then there is being affected by something. This would be a type 2. That's too sensitive to sleepiness, having a feeling of sleepiness. And then we just find the degree. This is arranged from more understandable behavior to less acceptable. If he cannot swing a hammer, it's normal to be icked out by that, but not so much if he can't carry a refrigerator. It has to do with reasonable expectation. So if you were icked out from him wearing a raincoat or carrying an umbrella, that would be an unsalvageable ick. I would put needing a nap somewhere in between making a big deal of a cut or a bruise and enjoying music a little too much. I'd place that right about here. That would be, who do you think you are?
Oh, they're absolutely stacking up like a never-ending tower of nonsense. They want men to move mountains, pay bills, make dinner reservations, and somehow still be the emotional support dog, all while bringing absolutely nothing to the table. It's like they think a relationship is a transaction where they're the VIP and the man is just there to swipe the credit card. You cannot have the audacity to demand all that and still expect someone to see you as an equal partner. It's not a power move. It's a joke.
Modern women demand men be at least 6 feet tall, make 6 figures, and be a 10 out of 10 in looks. They do this because women are born with beauty. Men have to earn everything they have. So struggle on, build that body she can't have because you're not 6 feet tall. Make yourself rich in mind and finances by refusing to pay her way just because she's pretty. You'll attract real beauty that way.
In reality, not every woman is out to destroy men. But in today's gynocentric world, any woman can ruin a guy's life with just one accusation. That's the real issue. One word and his career, reputation, and future are in big trouble. And don't even get me started on how the Me Too movement turned into this witch hunt where every woman is suddenly a saint, and every man is guilty until proven innocent. All it takes is a claim, and your life can be over. Where's the
Essentially of a
accountability?
modern woman today is that you work as if you don't have children, and you raise children as if you don't have work. You cannot do either to the furthest extent of your abilities, and yet we are still lying to each other, especially as women, that we can. That's why I want to be very careful, going out here and telling you guys the honest truth rather than what a lot of people would like to hear, because I especially get this because, of course, people love to interview me for like business women stuff. And they're like, wow, how do you do it all? And like so many women are out there being like, you can do it all. I actually don't want to give that message. That's not the proper message. Right now, society is not set up for us to be able to do it all, okay? So here's the reality check that nobody wants to give each other. And this is coming from somebody who's crazy creative, meaning I created an entire community to help me raise my son. And I'm going to tell you, as a woman, you get a choice. Your choice is relative to your career. Do you want to go all the way this way or all the way with raising your child? Every woman's going to have to settle somewhere between those two roads. Some women feel safe straddling here, and that's okay for them.
Men are avoiding women at work because they're tired of dealing with drama and immaturity. Yeah, women might look cute, but after a few minutes of the same old nonsense, they're just a distraction. Guys know one wrong move or one misstep could get them ruined, even if they did nothing. So instead of dealing with the headaches, men would rather work with other men. At least with other guys, there's no risk of losing everything over an unfounded accusation. This is not about equality. It's about self-preservation in a world where women's word is law. That's it for this video, guys. Help us grow by subscribing to the channel, drop your thoughts down below, and don't forget to leave a like as well. See you next time.